What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another video here at Alexis Hidalgo Tech. Today, I'm going to take you step by step through the initial out-of-the-box setup for the Samsung Galaxy A36 5G. First things first, let's pop in the SIM card. This device actually features dual SIM support. Now, let's power on the device. Select your preferred language and region. Review the terms and conditions and hit Agree to All. Next up, the system prompts us to transfer data from an old Android or iOS device. I'm going to select Setup manually here. It's the fastest route, and your Google data will sync over anyway. Let's choose our Wi-Fi network and connect. Note that at this stage, the setup hasn't activated our 5G/4G cellular data just yet. Once connected, hit Next, and the phone will do a quick reboot. The system will ask one more time if we want to copy data from another device. We'll select Don't Copy. Next step, sign into your Google account. If you're currently logged in on another device, keep it handy to quickly verify the login. Once verified, choose whether this is your personal device or a supervised account. I'm selecting personal use. Accept the terms and conditions again, this time for your Google account. Now for biometrics and security. You can set up a password, pattern, PIN, fingerprint, or facial recognition. I'm going with a pattern for now. Accept the permissions for location services and cloud backups. Select your preferred search engine. Google is the way to go here. Next, let's link our Samsung account using our Google credentials for a seamless login. Agree to the terms and conditions once more, this time for the Samsung ecosystem. Here we get a quick preview of the smart features Samsung is pushing with this specific model. At this point, we can configure Bixby. Not many workarounds here, so just accept and grant permissions. Up next is the Samsung Wallet setup for NFC contactless payments. Let's set up a secure PIN to authorize transactions. It will ask to add payment cards, but I'm going to hit skip for now. Agree to the final set of terms for Samsung services. On this screen, choose your UI theme. I'm definitely going with dark mode. Agree to install the core Samsung apps, and boom. We're at the home screen. You'll notice the selected apps are already downloading in the background. From here, just let the background processes finish loading, and your phone is officially ready to roll.